Welcome to Lincoln English World. Hello everybody, this is Lincoln English World and I'm here with the Amharic for Foreigners class. Obviously, here at Lincoln English World, we give not only Amharic courses, but also English language courses and public speaking courses. And in our last two episodes, we talked about how to introduce yourself, right? And I suppose you know how to introduce yourself. I've seen there's a lot of views really. And I'm really happy about that. Please keep watching the videos and remember to subscribe. Remember to tell your friends to be a member of Lincoln English World because I want you to speak Amharic, you know what I mean? Like if you're interested in speaking Amharic, definitely the place to start speaking is here, Lincoln English World, our channel. All right, so be a member today and definitely you'll be able to communicate with Ethiopians, right? Let alone communicating with Ethiopians. But I think Amharic is an enjoyable language, really. There's a lot of things in it. Ethiopia is one of the oldest countries in the world, and there's a lot of things that I think you guys could be able to know if you speak Amharic. You know, there's also another great language here in Ethiopia. It's called Giz. I don't know if you guys know about it, but I think it's given in Germany at a degree level or at a PhD. I don't know what it is, but you know, it's a great language. Amharic is really, really quite a great language. It comes from Giz. And we have a lot of languages here in Ethiopia, over 85. I've said it in my last video. And they're all great languages. I mean, like, there's a whole lot of things that you could really learn. All right, great. So I suppose you know how to introduce yourself, and definitely today I will try to get you to be able to greet people in Amharic. I'm gonna do that. All right. So how you doing? I hope you're doing great. Dananachu, alachu, she. Ahun. That means now. I will move on to greetings. Greetings means, by the way, salamta. Okay, salamta. Well, we actually say hello to each other. Obviously, it's universal. I mean, like, if you just pass by a person without saying hello to him, given that you know that person, I think it's kind of weird, isn't it? Well, yes, I promise to talk about greetings, and definitely I'm about to rain it down now. All right, so here it is. Greetings. I'm about to talk about it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna dive into it. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you should know and how you have to say it. I'm going to give you everything with their pronunciation. Remember to subscribe. Remember to tell your friends. Remember to share it with as many people as you want. All right, so here it is. Look, I really don't know specifically who I'm talking to right now, but I definitely know that if you're attending this class, definitely you're my audience, and I'm really happy to have you here and show your appreciation by hitting the like and subscribe button down there. Okay? Come on, you do it. I'm watching you. I'm watching you do it now. Okay, there you go. Good one. So, all right. So, straight to greetings, right? Let's cut to the chase because that's exactly what I intend to discuss today. Greetings, right? Greetings means salamta. Well, if there are guys listening or watching it from the Middle East, basically, you know exactly what salam is, right? Salam. Well, like when you say hello to someone, definitely there are ways of saying hello in Arabic, and salam is a part of it's Arabic as well, not only Amharic, you know. And you know exactly what salam is. By the way, salam means peace. Okay? Salam means peace. By the way, here's the thing. When you see somebody pass by, you can just say salam. Okay? Salam. If you say just salam, you're just saying hi or hello. All right? You're saying hi or hello. That's what we do in English, right? So when somebody passes by or when somebody comes into your office, that's definitely what you would say, right? Hi or hello. And you can say here salam only. No problem, okay? Salam. Can you do that? Come on, I'm watching you. Do it now. Okay. I'm a little bit dictator, by the way, as a teacher. I mean, a dictator when it comes to making you really, really work hard. So, well, dictatorship ain't good, but it's kind of good when it comes to making people work hard, right? Okay, good one. Let's keep going. All right, so salam, you can say this. All right? Pretty good, right? Good one. Now, let's have a look at good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Now, here's a technique here. All you have to know first is dana. As you can see on the screen, dana. Okay, good morning, dana. Look, last time I talked about the feminine, the masculine, and the plural versions of basically pronouns, right? So that's what I talked about. And in Amharic, it's not like English. You do not have just one direct way of saying hello to whoever you encounter. Here, what you need to do is there is a feminine way of saying hello, there is a masculine way of saying hello, and there's a plural way of saying hello. And I'm going to show you respectively. Okay, so I'm going to start with good morning. Okay, now let me start with, okay, the feminine. Okay, I'm going to start with the feminine good morning in Amharic. Okay, let's do this. Dana adirsh. I want you to notice the suffix sh, all right? Dana dirsh, because sh is a feminine marker, all right? I want you to put this in mind because you're going to run into the sh sound pretty much everywhere in Amharic when we talk about the feminine aspects, basically, all right? So you say dana dirsh, like here's the pronunciation, or basically this is how you, take it out. You would say, dana dirsh. Okay, dana dirsh. You're gonna say this to a woman. All right, great. How about to a man? What about the masculine good morning in Amharic? What are you gonna say? Here's exactly what you're gonna say. Dana adirk. Look at that. Dana adirk. The first one is dana dirsh. This one is dana dirk. This is masculine. You got it? Fantastic. Dana adirk. Dana dirk. Dana adirk. Dana means good. You know what I mean? Dana means what? Good. Dana. Okay? I'm here with you people. Come on. Let's do this. Dana dirk. Dana dirk. Look, the first one is dana dirsh. The second one is dana dirk. Now let's have a look at the plural version, right? The plural. Dana adirachu. Dana adirachu. Dana adirachu. Dana adirachu. So dana adirachu, that's what you would say. Dana adirachu, you're talking to a lot of people. 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or maybe 100. Let's have a look at the second one. Good afternoon. Now it is the same thing, all right? It is the same thing. Look, notice everything here. Good afternoon. Number 1, if you say good afternoon for a woman, you'd say dana walsh. Look at this. What did I say first? I said dana adirsh. And what am I saying here? Dana walsh. See the sh sound in there? You know, it comes a lot of times when the word or that specific word is feminine, right? So that's a feminine marker. I want you to put this in mind. So dana walsh, that's what you'd say. And another one here, dana walk. Dana walk. The k sound again is kind of a masculine marker because you've seen this repeatedly, right? So dana dirk, dana adirk, dana walk, dana walk. See the difference? Fantastic. Great. What about the plural? Okay. Look at the suffixes, by the way, because they will make all the differences. And then you run into these things a lot of times, and then remember to put this in mind, and then remember, and I don't want these things to be new to you, when you get them somewhere in a writing or in speech or whatever, okay? Okay, so, dana walachu. Look, the first one is dana adarachu. This is dana walachu. So the chu sound in there, see, it's the plural marker. So remember that. Dana walachu, dana walachu. You got it? Fantastic. Great. I think, you know what? Here's the thing. This is what you need to do. Right after I say the words, or right after I pronounce them, or right after I show you the sounds, I just sit down and practice, I try to say them exactly the way I do. And not exactly the way I do, actually, but give it a try, and you're definitely going to be just like me. Okay? That's it. By the way, I speak English, and well, I don't know if my English is good. Okay, I'm just kidding. I know it's good. It's pretty good. But it's not. It hasn't come to be good because I travel to the United States, or because I travel to anywhere in the world. It's not because of that. In fact, I tried to notice how each word is pronounced, and I try to put it together, so that's exactly what I did. So my experience is I worked hard to be able to speak English just like Americans. That's exactly what I did. I also do British accent. I'm a bit of an artist, so I kind of try both. And yeah, that's exactly what I did. So whoever you are, wherever you are, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you really want to speak Amharic, I can tell you this, you can speak better than I do now. I'm telling you, you can definitely do it. All you have to do is give it a try, give it some time, and then you can definitely do it. All right, let's keep going. Good evening, right? Good evening. So when we talk about this, good evening, it says good evening, right? Dana ameshesh. Look at that. Dana ameshesh. Dana ameshesh. Right? Okay. You definitely know the feminine markers there. Dana ameshesh. Ameshesh. Good evening. If you want to say this to a man, you would say Dana ameshek. You can say, by the way, here's what you can do. You can eliminate k there, no problem. Okay? Dana amesheh is possible. Look, I'm not saying Danamashek is not possible, okay? I'm just saying that if you eliminate k, it's still possible, okay? It's still masculine. So you could say Dana amesheh or Dana ameshek. Both are the same, all right? What about plural? Can you guess, by the way? Come on, do it. Dana ameshachu. Okay, walachu, aderachu. See, I mean they kind of have the same kind of suffixes, and then they're all signify that these are plural, basically, right? So I want you to get all of these things. Dana ameshachu. I'm glad you're practicing with me. Okay, keep up the good work, by the way. Okay, like I said, now let me revise this parts. You could say hi or hello in English, right? In Amharic, you could just say salam, okay? When somebody passes by or when you run into somebody, you could just say salam. Especially when you're not, when you're just acquaintances. I mean, when you're not that close. If somebody passes by, you could just say salam, all right? Salam. It's possible. At any time of the day, it could be morning or afternoon or evening. It doesn't really matter. You could just say salam, okay? But specifically if it's morning, like we do in English, you could just say good morning, right? Dana adersh. Dana adersh. All right? Dana adersh. This is feminine. Dana aderk. This is masculine. By the way, you cannot take out the k sound, especially in the morning, because it would lose its meaning. Dana adeh, you cannot say this. Aderk, okay? Dana ader, you don't say dana ader. You'll have to say dana aderk, okay? So you cannot take out k. But if you take out k in the good evening section, no problem, you can do that. But here, no, you can't do that, okay? So dana aderk. That's exactly what you need to say. And the plural form, dana aderachu. Look, dana adersh, dana aderk, dana aderachu. Okay? What about good afternoon? Good afternoon, it is dana walsh, dana walsh, dana walk, dana walk, Dana walachu. What about good evening? By the way, I want you to say these with me, okay? Good evening. Dana ameshesh. Dana ameshesh. Dana ameshek. You can say this. You could also take out k. It's possible here, okay? Dana amesheh. Dana amesheh. Or plural. Dana ameshachu. Dana ameshachu. Fantastic. All right. I think this is great. You're doing great, okay? I'm glad that you're practicing with me. I assume that if you're watching this video up until now, definitely you're practicing with me. And I'm telling you, for those of you who are watching this right now, I'll be working my butt off to get you to be able to speak Amharic, okay? And that's what I could really tell you. All right, so how do you respond to this? Okay, let's look at the responses. If you say salam, you could also say salam, okay? Salam, salam, no problem. Salam, salam. You know, hi, hi, right? Hello, hello. That's what it is in English as well. But when somebody says good morning, Dana dirk, right? It's masculine basically. Or dana dirsh, dana dirk, or dana derachu. Okay? If a woman is saying good morning to me in Amharic, okay, what would she say? She would say dana adirk, right? Dana adirk. She will have to use the masculine good morning, right? And it's a woman that I'm about to talk to, right? Or that I'm about to say good morning to. What am I going to say then? I'm going to have to use the feminine good morning. But before I say good morning or dana dersh, before I say dana dersh, what do I have to say? I would have to say in Amharic, dana, right? Dana. That means fine, okay? Dana dersh. And she will also respond dana, okay? Dana dersh. Dana dirk, dana dirk, dana dirsh. You got it? Fantastic. What about two of you? I mean, if there are a couple of you guys watching this video or attending this class, well, what if you say good morning to me? I mean, there's two of you there, and then you were saying good morning to me, right? What do you say? Dana dirk, right? And how do I respond? Dana derachu, because I'm talking to both of you, right? Dana derachu. You see? That's how you do it. What about good afternoon? If the woman says dana walk, what do I say? Dana walsh. What would she say? She would say dana. That's how it ends. That's how the conversation ends. And what about good evening? What would she say? What would the woman say? Okay, before that, if a couple of you guys say good afternoon to me, what do you say? Dana walk? And what do I say to you? Because there's two of you, and what am I going to say to you? I would say dana walachu, because I'm talking to two of you, right? That's what I would say. What about good evening? If the woman is talking to me, if the woman is saying dana amesheh or dana ameshek, like I said, you can take out the k sound here. Dana amesheh or dana ameshek. What would I say? Dana ameshesh, dana ameshesh. Okay, so what if it's two of you there? What if you say dana amesheh? That's what you would say, right? Dana amesheh. And what do I say? Dana ameshachu, dana amesheh, dana ameshachu. And the last response is dana, fine, or good. Fantastic. So this is a part one of greetings. Next time I'll talk to you about other parts, okay? In our part 2 class, I'll talk about every other aspect. I'll show you how to say how are you, how have you been and everything. And I'll show you that, don't worry about it. But look at these things, look at these characteristics of the language, okay? Because these are very, very important for you to know, okay? Thank you very much. It was me, Itagasu, your teacher. And as usual, I'll keep coming. And then if you have any question, by the way, you can drop them down there, okay? I've been glad to be with you, and I'll see you next time with another video. Definitely a part two of greetings and we'll keep going. Okay? Have a good one, people. Ciao. Amasaganalo. Hey, thanks for watching. And if you like this kind of video, please subscribe. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. So, until next time, have fun.